Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here, and today is no ordinary day. Today, we're gonna go search out some giants. We're gonna get loaded up, we're gonna go on this expedition, and we're gonna find some giant bass today. Let's go fishing. That sky is getting lighter and lighter as we go. I'm getting pretty excited to get to the lake. It's been a while since I've kind of had this anticipation for a lake. I love going to favorite lake, but you know what? When we go there, we kind of know what we're getting into. We got a chance at some big ones. This is brand new to me. I'm so excited to give it a try. Let's get out on that water. Let's see what the lake has to offer. Let's get a couple of giants today. We made it, everybody. That was quite a drive. Early morning wake-up call, but you know me, I love that. Looking good. We're just before sunup. We made it. We've got everything ready. This lake has been described to me as essentially a Jurassic Park for bass. So we're going to get out there and we're going to see if we can catch some of those giants. Let's go fishing. All right, we're gonna try for a landing monster right off the bat. I heard a few things splashing around. What a fun setup. It's got these kind of dollar coin lily pads all throughout. All right, the skunk is out of the boat. What did I tell you? Giants. That is pretty cool coloring on it. It's a real dark fish because this water is kind of stained. There we go, our first Jurassic Lake bass. I think they get bigger. All right, we're gonna work our way up. A little bit bigger than the last one. There we go. There's nothing better than a frog bite in the morning. All right, first run at Jurassic Lake here. Caught a couple of small ones on the inlets. Just the few houses that are on this lake. So we're gonna bring it over to this side and do the same thing. I chose that side first because the sun was coming up. Now the sun's up on that side, but this side we got that early morning feel again. This lake has nothing in between. It just has these dollar bill size lily pads around the edges. So I have a feeling if we can figure out kind of what level they're hanging out in those lily pads, we're gonna have a really good day. Gonna find the right area and hold on tight, because we got some monsters in here. there we go. Saw that, something saw that dropped in. That was more of the thump of a bigger fish. That was pretty cool. I threw it into that grass and I saw something over there start heading towards it. Most of the time I like the stealth of shade, but on this lake we got bog stained water and very thick lily pads. So maybe on this lake we should be fishing in the sun. So that's where we shall head. All right, we'll try our theory with the sun over here. There we go. That's a little better one. There we go. All right, better fish. Maybe coming around to where it's a little brighter is gonna help. Look at that guy, he's got a big mark on his tail. Looks like something tried to eat him. Let's catch whatever tried to eat him. All right. That's so much fun when you know the fish is there somewhere and you're trying to figure out how to catch him and he's trying to figure out how to eat that frog. There we go. All right. Starting to wake up a few here. Man, what a cool lake. It's like a carpet of these lily pads. Decent depth under them, about 4 feet right here. And hopefully lots of fish roaming around. You can see where some of the animals have traveled. Goes right to shore. There's a nice straight line through the lily pads. That's pretty cool. Keep them up out of the stuff. All right. Well, we're getting the action part of it going here. Not quite the Jurassic Park yet, but sure is fun to see them hit in these lily pads. I know for a fact there's some big ones in here. I've seen the evidence. So we're going to continue on this line. You know me, I'm always looking at the point, and these come out in a point. And what's usually at the end of a point is a fish. Usually a big fish too. But we're going to fish it all the way up. Try to pick up one or two before we get to that point. And get our monster. Chatterbait for a few casts here. We're coming up on our prime time casts for the frog. Something just came up right on the corner there. Try another one. Ooh, that was a hit. Oh. Something's bumping it. There we go. There's a big one. Oh yeah. That is what we came for. That is a good one. He hit it almost immediately as it hit the water. There we go. That's what we drove here for. Alright, he's spunky, so we're gonna have to measure him on the floor. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, 20.5 inches. Longest bass of the summer. Whew! Alright. Alright, time for this big guy to go back. I don't mind a 2:30 a.m. wake-up call when that's the kind of fish you're gonna get. Worked our way all the way around about 2/3 of the lake, came to this point, and frog bite wasn't getting much done, so I put on a original white chatterbait, and boom, that big guy hit. As soon as that bait hit the water, that fish hit the bait. Let's get another one. I tell you, there's always a big fish hanging around a point. And we found that one today. Let's find his brother, his dad, or his grandpa, or her sister, her mom, or her grandma. And that fish annihilated that bait. It was all the way down towards his throat. That would be the longest bass of the summer so far. I didn't weigh it because I had it out of the water for a bit, but I'm guessing high 4s, getting close to that 5. Didn't seem like it had the chunkiness to be a 5. This point will be another one to revisit as we go around the lake. We'll probably go around the lake a couple of times, but now that the wind is coming this way, could be a good setup. Try to hold my position here, get a couple of casts with fish on. Another nice one. It's a swinger in her. It's a swinger in her. Kept coming with me. I wasn't sure what I had. All right, another one. They're long fish in here, that's for sure. I'm liking that we have other options besides the frog, because the frog just doesn't seem to be getting them yet. So the other day I was on a lake and the sun was getting up like it is today, and wasn't getting anything. Had kind of forgotten about the frog, but then skipped it under a dock and had about 3 hits and found some lily pads. So maybe now that the sun is up, we can take advantage of those fish that are looking for some shade. There's another frog bass. Future 20-incher. We are going to go right to where we got our big one. fish on. There we go, we got another nice one. All right, back to the point where we got our other one. And we got another nice one. Wow, these fish are amazing. Got this beautiful coloring on them. There we go. Waited a little while. We got another nice one. Let's check this guy out and see what length we've got on him. Another 20-inch bass. Just touching. All right, we're scratching out a day here. Got a little bit slow, went all the way around the lake. Kind of was doing the same thing I was doing on the other sides and thought, you know what, I'm gonna go back to where I got that big fish. And I'm glad I did. Our second 20-inch bass. We got 2 points that are similar, so I only worked up one side of this one, so we're working the other. We'll work the other side of it, and then we'll head to the other point, and then maybe come back here. Got to go where the fish are. Well, that sun's pretty high in the sky. I'm going to finish up my day here on Jurassic Lake. Yes, I'm going to keep that name for this lake. We got 2 really nice fish. We had some action with some frog bass early, but small ones. And luckily, we put that chatterbait on and we got 2 fish 20 inches or over. So that was about 6.5 hours of fishing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it worth 2 20-inch bass to fish for 6 hours? In my book, I love those big fish, so I'm going to give it a thumbs up. We will be back to Jurassic Lake someday, but you know what? We've got a lot of other places to visit. Thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.